Finally, Easter holidays. No more school, no more exams. I still didn't have any motivation for what I should do in Godot or in game concerning any games. I mean, school has turned into a bookworm and that has sucked up all my imaginative creativity, so there was nothing left. This is really being reflected in some of my games, not in this one, yeah, but of course in this one. While I was playing in this side project, which I called Blockshot, for some reason, I came on an idea on a new mini project that I could make, which I will release on a platform for you guys to play, since that's been a long time. But as I said before, I had a lot of motivational failure, I guess. So here I present you the making of my game that I do, BlackBolt. At first I was blank and I had no ideas. I didn't know what to do until I came or stumbled upon one idea. That was the internet, of course, and it was to a great help for me. I found some concepts from other YouTubers, which I found kind of appealing for what I was trying to create. The work of a particular YouTuber named Fabian inspired me to make a concept based on his and of course on many other games. It was a bullet hell arcade roguelike without any follow camera. I wanted to make a game in which the player has to dash around like a cheetah, collecting particles scattered all over the place. Yes, that would be perfect with difficulty, of course. He had to collect them before time runs out so as to make it to the next round. If he failed, he will have to repeat. If he did, next round in. Because I planned to release this game on itch.io, it had to remain small. So that means no overscoping, if possible. I just wanted this beautiful game to be your Easter egg, which meant I had to go and work on it right away. I started off with some new art for the player. I was making it in GIMP and it was really good. I mean, it felt much better than making art in all of those low quality bullshit platforms like Paint 3D. Sorry, I didn't want to break your heart, but I had to get rid of it as it was not quality enough for what I wanted to achieve. Of course, made a few tests on the player and he turned out just fine. I scripted him and gave him some movement, WASD movement of course, for all of his WASBs, and had to say goodbye to Paint 3D from one very last more time. We shall remember you, old friend. Well, the concept was kind of good. I had a center spawner which was spawning shapes into random direction. I made a few tests, upgraded the arts, and had to figure out that I needed more juice, of course. Orange, mango, didn't matter, but it just had to be juice.
This is really horrifying.
This is sick. This is sick.
I just also wanted to upgrade the art style one more time so that it just fitted its visual appearance, because it was really not giving. Really, that ugliness was a thorn in the eye and I had to eliminate that right away. So I headed to GIMP and did all the usual stuff all over again for every single art piece. All projectiles, a center spawner, mechanism, and just a bit more upgraded arts. What is that all for, and what will be the result, was my question. Well, I wasn't very far-fetched from the answer, but the answer was it was still gonna be boring. So what did I lack? Well, the answer was I needed not only more juice, but also more beef, of course. I went back to playing one of my unreleased games that I made back then in the days. It was one of my first projects, and it's still a main project on the line. Just from the feel of the game, I knew that the gameplay was more balanced, there was more fun, because there were weapons or tools with which you could engage in combat and defend yourself, or at least do more than just dash into some randomly appearing shapes. Kinda hard to take on myself, but oh, if you like this game, it's not on Steam or itch yet, it's still in the works, but it has been resting since a long time. I went back to work making an action-packed game out of my little boredom project, so that it won't get relegated to the bottom of any platform I was gonna post it on anyway. I had to do the usual odd stuff again, go back to GIMP and draw what I desired. Missiles, bombs, yes, even Thor's own millionaire was part of the project. The outcome was kind of what I desired, but I was sure it still needs some improvements. For the test, I just attached some of the weapons that I have made directly to the player, but that brought some questions along. Oh yeah, GIMP is so good. Maybe not that good. Adobe may be still king, but we'll see about that in future. Anyway, how was I going to attach all of these weapons to the player in the game, as I cannot attach them directly? The answer was quite simple. The answer was very simple. I will just create another mechanism, which is very well known to a lot of people from games like Halls of Torment or Potato. You get a desk of skills or weapons to choose from. In my case, you can only choose once at a time, then you have to return to the game. So I started coding in Godot 3.5.2 and made the arts, of course, again in GIMP. So here it is, your sexy skill desk with a dice rolling system. I added some animation as I couldn't afford any ugliness. I just wanted it to look good when you shuffle at any time. By the way, when shuffling, you always have to pay a dice for every shuffle. If there are 0 dice left, no shuffle. I still wasn't done making the mechanic, but it was already looking very promising. And my mom was surely proud of that. Sure, I was gonna talk about all weapon types, but not in this video. I'm going to dedicate another video extra for that. By the way, I posted my first devlog on the game on itch.io and set up a page. Thanks for watching, and until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe to show some support for my work.